bringing her to court today for damaging of my dining room table of $1,052.
All right, and I know that we have a counterclaim, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and you're Chandrise?
Yes, I am.
Okay, tell me what's your counterclaim?
My counterclaim is her and her family agreed, a verbal agreement between me and her that they would stay in me and my family home for 2 months at $500 a month.
Okay. And so did she pay that?
No, she did not.
So what are you trying to collect today?
$1,000.
For the 2 months that's how long they were there?
Yes.
Tell me about the dining room set.
Well, Your Honor, one evening my sister came over. As usual, she comes over without calling. So I fixed dinner.
Your Honor, that's not true.
Okay.
I fixed dinner for my family.
All right.
Okay, I had enough for everybody, you know, my family to eat. So when they came over, I wanted to make sure everybody ate, her kids plus my family.
Okay, how many kids you have?
I have 3.
All right, and how many you have?
I'm a lucky mother of 4.
Okay. There's a lot going on here I don't know about. Okay, we're going to get to it, though. All right, so do you have your evidence about it?
Yes,
she damaged?
Your Honor.
Let me see.
Yes, ma'am.
You have photographs, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Let me just see the photographs right now. Okay. Because to have $1,050 worth of damage, that's a lot of damage.
It sure is.
Okay. Ooh.
And the table was already damaged.
Okay. So you thinking you didn't do all this?
I didn't do none of that.
Okay, all right, let
Yeah.
me get to you then.
Okay.
All right, so tell me what happened. She comes over without calling, although you said you called.
No, I was invited actually.
Really?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
I was invited, and she knows that. Now, by me being a baby, my father always called me, what are you and the kids doing? You don't have to cook, come eat. Because he always cooks for her because she don't know how.
Let me ask you this, though. Is it Daddy's house or Daddy lives in her house?
Dad, my father lives in her house.
So did your dad let you know that he was calling his baby girl to come over with her kids to eat?
No, ma'am.
Okay,
No, Your Honor.
so you answer the door, and then what happens?
When I answered the door,
By the way, this is a lot of damage. So we're going to get to trying to figure out how all this happened.
Yes,
Because this is
ma'am.
incredible, okay? I mean, the whole table is torn up. All right, so on this day.
On this day,
Okay.
I'm fixing the place. I said, well, let me make sure that my family all be able to eat, you know, because we cooked enough for my family. So when they came over, I wanted to make sure that they ate too. So I said, well, let me feed my family, then I'm going to feed your family. She got upset. She flipped my table over with all the food on it that everybody was
Your
eating.
Honor, I'm sorry. Your Honor. She's taking a pill for this. I'm sorry.
Okay.
She flipped the table over. When she flipped the table over, she was throwing the chairs. Me and her got to fussing, we got to fighting and whatever.
Wait, now where are the kids while all this going on?
Right there in the kitchen. Everybody's
Okay.
right there in the kitchen.
All
You're right.
right.
I even have a witness. My husband, Razel T, he would tell you.
Razel? All right, come on.
Razel, when you didn't come after me and hit that table, Razel?
Well,
All right, honey.
What happened, Your Honor, is that when Chandrise came over and we were trying to feed the family, she got upset because she felt that her kids should eat before me. So my wife wanted to feed.
And you're the man of the house.
I'm the man of the house.
Okay.
So when the commotion was happening downstairs, I came downstairs, and Chandrise was getting mad and flipped the table over. And she threw out chairs, and food just went everywhere.
So what did y'all do while all this going on?
Me and her, as usual, Your Honor, we was fighting. We was arguing.
Like physical fighting?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now, you 39,
Yes, ma'am.
she 37.
Yes, ma'am.
And y'all fist fighting in front of the kids. Dinner table turned up. What you doing?
Trying to break them up.
This is
Trying to be on her side.
What's the dad doing? What's the kids? Are the kids fighting too?
They just,
No, I mean, I'm trying to figure.
screaming
You
in there,
paint a picture for me.
They're screaming and they're hollering. Granddaddy, and, you know.
Oh, it was a
it's
mess
like-
then.
It was a mess.
Okay.
As usual, Your Honor, if I can tell you half of the stuff that she's done at my house, you would be amazed. She's a drama queen. She need anger management. She
Okay.
needs counseling.
So we
Something
need
is
2
wrong with
classes,
her.
huh? One for me, one for you.
Something is wrong with her.
Oh, she needs something, all right. Whatever happened to a good old-fashioned food fight? Like, instead of flipping the tables, let's do something a little bit more lighthearted. Now, it's obvious that there is some well-established, deeply rooted animosity between these two sisters. And realistically, I mean, what sister relationship doesn't have that. However, fist fighting in front of your family, flipping tables, not to mention, that table did not look easy to flip. I mean, it was covered in stones. So if anything, I'm more impressed that she was even able to do that. Not so much shocked that it happened in the first place, because she came out swinging in this court case, scoffing, rolling her eyes. I don't really know who to believe at this point, but if something so small as her serving her husband food before you causes you to flip a table, girl, I think you definitely need anger management.
Talk.
Thank you.
And tell me
you.
your side of the story.
Okay.
Based
First
on
of all,
what they said.
The table incident, I told her when my father invited us over and we got there, I heard her say, well, let my kids eat first. No, I'm sorry. If you have kids in the house, as a mother, you know, what you do is you feed the kids first and let the adults fend for themselves, even the man of the house. So I said, feed one of yours, one of mine, one of yours, one of mine, one of yours, one of mine. Don't that make sense? Make sure the kids eat. Make sure that, why would you send a child to bed on a hungry stomach? You don't do that. So she gets pissy, and I didn't flip the table. I just slid the table off under all her kids and said, if my kids don't eat, don't nobody eat. And that's when he came, and when he rushed me,
Now,
the table
all
hit
this
the floor.
happening in her house?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not saying anything, but I could see maybe if it was your house, you
It
can
don't happen
kinda-
in my house before. Let me tell you. She trying to paint me as this bad person.
No, nobody's seeing
I'm not
it like
a bad
that.
person. But I mean, I'm tired of her coming at me. She comes at me about a lot of different things. It's just that most of the incident when she run her mouth it bees in her house.
Okay. All right, look. By the time you at that point, what example you think this might be showing the kids?
That they need to fight to defend themselves.
No!
All I wanted to do was just move the table to show her if my kids don't eat with her kids, nobody eat together.
But
And
let
he
me
got
say
mad.
this. Do you think that, okay, they're at their home and they're feeding their families eating, and then you come over as a guest, and
But
then
I'm not a guest, I'm her sister.
Yeah, but it's not your house. So you are a guest. And so you come, just listen to me for a minute, okay? Because you know I'm not judging you.
All right.
All right. And so, did you try talking with her
You
first?
can't talk to her. You can't. Every word, I don't care. It don't matter. I'm going to do it my way.
Is
Whatever.
that what happened? Did she try to talk to you in advance?
No, ma'am. No, Your Honor.
Because after all, he's the man of the house. And I think,
No, he's not. She's the man of the house.
now you got to defend yourself here. Are you the man of the house? Stick
Yes,
up for yourself.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Why would she say that your wife is the man of the house?
Because she is.
Because I don't deal with her. She's drama, and
Okay.
I try to stay out of her way. So my wife talks for her. It's her sister. So because my wife has to deal with her, she feel, oh, he ain't saying nothing, so I can get away with anything. But she can't. A lot of times we talk about it, and my wife just displays it back to her. But she just thinks it's all about her, but it's not.
Do you think, and I don't want to get you in trouble because you got to go home with her tonight.
You sure do.
Do you think it's a little bit of both of them?
Tell the truth. Be honest.
Sometimes, not all the time. Most
Not
of
all
the
the
time it's
time,
her.
but sometimes.
Of course, it's both of them. They clearly trigger each other. I don't think any siblings out there have one sibling being 100% of the problem 100% of the time. However, the defendant shows up to her sister's home. Sure, she was invited, but not by her sister. And then she causes a scene. She acts like her sister was trying to slight her in some way and exclaiming, "Who lets a kid go to bed hungry?" Like, girl, she was trying to provide for her own children. She wasn't planning on providing for yours too. They are your responsibility. So if you're gonna ask yourself, who would let their kid go to bed hungry? I mean, you put yourself in that situation. Any well-adjusted adult would come over to their sibling's home unannounced, see that there's not enough food for everybody, and then figure out a way around it. You wouldn't flip a table and say, well, nobody's eating because there's not enough food for my children. That's actually ridiculous.
Part of this. I think we equally beautiful. Don't get me wrong, because too many people say she looked like me for me to call her ugly. So I think she cute. I think
Well,
she's
we're
cute.
so glad you won't say that.
You know,
Well,
so,
no,
I
both
mean-
of you are beautiful. Don't you think your wife is beautiful? Don't
But
you
she
think your
attacked
sister-in-law
me in
beautiful?
too many different ways. She come at me wrong, and then she had her husband coming at me wrong. And he's talking about he trying to stay out of it. No, he don't. He don't try and stay out of it. He
Shantice,
trying
you
to appease
don't think,
her.
though, you got some anger issues?
No,
At all?
no.
You really don't?
Oh,
Yes.
Yes, ma'am, she do. She got anger management. She need anger management, and she need counseling.
What we gonna do about all this?
she need to
I
stop.
need to get to your counterclaim. Let me do that, and then we're gonna get to finalizing what's happening. You say that did you all go live with her?
1 week, no more than 2.
One
That's
week.
It.
Oh my.
1 week, no
Is
more
that
than 2.
right?
It's about 2 weeks.
Okay, you have some evidence for
Ronzel,
me?
you gonna co-sign? Okay.
2 weeks.
Yes,
All right.
I have evidence, a statement.
Okay. Now I understand you brought a signed statement that was
I brought
notarized.
2 signed statements.
Okay. And what are this? Okay, let's look at let me get the other one too, my dear.
Now this signed statement right here is the night that she actually moved out when we got into another fist fight.
Okay, do you know Yvonne? Wait, y'all been fighting again?
Yeah. Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
y'all, we got to do something about this. Do you know Yvonne, the friend Yvonne? She says here in the letter that she was present during the conversation where you were, let's see, her family, after Ms. Teague's family was evicted from the house they were renting from Ms. Ross, the agreement was that Ms. Teague agreed to pay $500 a month for the entire family and 3 dogs to stay with Ms. Ross's family in Ms. Ross's house for several months until Ms. Teague and her husband got back on their financial feet. And it's a sworn, notarized statement from the friend who wasn't available to come to court. Yes.
Your Honor, that's not true.
Okay.
No, we was there no more than 2 weeks. No more than 2 weeks.
All right.
When we-
Did you agree to pay something though?
No, ma'am, because the reason we moved in with her was that the house that we was having is one of her homes. She was like, well, y'all go ahead and y'all can move in this house.
You
and
know,
y'all
When
that
you
is
say
not
one of
true.
her homes, what you all talking about?
She
Yeah, rental property?
She
I
had a
had
rental
several
property.
rental properties thanks to my sisters, not only one, but my other one
So
and
you a
other families, they
businesswoman?
lost them. I used to be.
You used to be.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't think that you have a little anger issues?
No.
Why?
If someone attack your kids, not only verbally, but continue on attacking your kids,
Yeah.
you're going to get in defense.
Okay.
You're going to offend them to the fullest
So
because
that's
you're the
been
only
happening?
one.
Because
yes,
what
that's
I've
been
heard
happening.
about trying to feed them, I don't really think it's necessary
No,
that
Your
she
Honor.
feed your child, her child, at the dinner table.
Well, she
So
feed
tell
the
me what
kids before
she's
she
done.
feed the man of the house. That's what my point was.
Do you have a man in the house?
No, I wouldn't do that.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, he's the man of the house. He
No,
can't
he's
be
not.
fed.
She's the man of the house.
Okay.
Girl, who cares whether or not you think the kid should eat first before the man of the house? Who cares? That's your opinion.
Well, that's just like your opinion, man.
That's how you would do it in your home. But see, you weren't in your home. You were in her home, where she feeds her husband. I don't see anything wrong with that. She was cooking for her family, didn't know you were coming over with all your kids, and now you expect her to feed all of you guys? Just because you showed up? You admitted to pushing the table. And your claim for as to why you did it, saying that she was attacking your children, by what definition? All we see is your gross overreaction to her feeding her husband.
Either way, it's his house.
Well, she can't dictate what goes on in my house. If she stopped doing that, then I stop dictating her house.
Okay. You're not talking about her kids, right?
No, ma'am.
Oh my God, Your
ma'am,
Honor. She
Your
called
Honor.
my 14-year-old daughter a
You
bitch.
call out of her name?
Tell me I'm lying. Please
When?
tell me I'm lying.
You know
Tell
why
me
I'm
when.
concerned about this? Because I'm concerned that what's been going on with you all for a long time, because you're almost 40, that you're passing it on to the children. I'm concerned about it. Now, they're shaking their heads. You're not shaking your heads.
Who,
Because
me?
right. You don't think you're passing it on that this is how you resolve disputes? By lashing out? You like all this fighting?
Sometimes, yeah.
Seem to have been fighting all your life. Aren't you
She
tired
come to
of
my
fighting?
job and act crazy on me. She talk about my business when I had my business. She belittle everything I do. I'm tired. I always have to defend myself. If she stop, we don't have to fight. We could be good sisters.
Yeah, but the problem is once you reach a certain point in your relationship, fighting has to stop. Because you're teaching your children about violence is the way to resolve a dispute. That's all I want you to hear. You are a good mother. You defend them like a mother cub. But what I want you to hear more than anything, because if you're a businesswoman, I know you're a smart woman. What your behavior is doing is destructive. And even if you can't see it for you, see it for them. Because you don't want them to believe that the way to resolve things is through violence. What you think?
That's something to think about.
And let me tell you something, you're not Miss Goody Two-Shoes either. Listen to me, because
Yes,
I have to
ma'am.
be fair.
Yes, ma'am.
You know the buttons because you believe that she has an anger problem. And no matter what you all say, I know you love each other. But you know how to push her buttons. And you know when you deal with her kids, she's going to protect her kids. She's a single mother, even to the point that she says she won't bring a man in her house because she has to protect her kids. What you
That's
have to
right.
do, you don't want to teach that of your children. And you don't want to teach your children that he can't be the man of his own house. But you all need to just kind of grow up a little bit more for me. All right?
ma'am.
All right. I don't want it to end up being about the money. I want you all to promise me that you're going to try to do better in terms of for your children. It's not all her, honey, and it's not all her.
Yes,
Do you
ma'am.
hear me? That you have to look in the mirror and see what better can you do for your children. Okay, I believe the letter that was presented to me because I believe that a person who actually heard, so she had corroborating evidence, in other words. And so I find also that you should have received your $1,000. But how I'm gonna do it is if you were owed $1,050 and then you were owed $1,000, I'm gonna cancel it out. And then all you'll be able to get is the $50. How about that? Okay? Because I think that table was torn up, and so that's how we're going to do it. So I'm fighting in favor of the plaintiff for the $1,050. I'm fighting in favor of the defendant for the $1,000. You're going to pay her her money, so she's going to walk out of here with $50, and that is my ruling. Court stands adjourned.
She said it was really positive, and she was right. You know, we do need to reevaluate, you know, the way we act around our kids and the fighting and the bashing.
Get along better. Set examples for the kids. To me, I think that this is a step forward.
I'm running out of stuff to get broken in the house.
Well, I pretty much expected that verdict. There was way too much mess happening in that dynamic for Judge Penny to rule in any other way. Honestly, I'm just gonna pick a side. I do think the defendant is a little bit more of the drama than her sister. She openly admitted to enjoying fighting with her sister, so it almost seems like she went over there looking for a fight, because the reason she was fighting and throwing tables really didn't make that much sense at all. But I'm really curious to know your thoughts on this case. Do you think the defendant was justified in her freak out? Do you agree with Judge Penny's ruling? I want to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. Leave a like and a follow, and I'll see you guys next time.